Foxhole Radio, bringing you the initial moments of War number 88. I found myself in a queue to join the starting island. It's exciting to get into a new war. It's exciting every single time to me. The first few days of the war are by far my favorite part. It's just the funnest part. It's rifle gameplay. I deploy west of the abandoned ward, and I find myself in a 100-man queue. That's queue number 2 I'm sitting in. Then there's a queue to join the World Conquest, and that's queue number 3, if you're keeping track at home, if you ever missed the start. When the sun came up, I was defending the bridge to the abandoned ward, and I couldn't have been happier. I'm still wearing my first green shirt of Conquest number 88. It's my favorite shirt. I don't want to give away this shirt. This is my first green shirt. We've got some postcards from the end of the last war here. Brustonia says, "The North held up quite well considering how long we played on the defensive. Multiple times in the past month we kept having to scramble for repairs as tank shells hit the walls of the relic base. And considering the thick-ass defenses in Basin Sonoa, I thought this would be the weak link in the Warden front. The surprise of seeing all of Basin Sonoa turn blue, it kinda shocked me a bit. Also, probably why the front collapsed so quickly for the Colonials." It's Verge writes in, "The capture of the old captain ended the war in a Warden victory. In the final moments, I pulled up to the bridge, just outside the town in a gunboat I acquired from Silk Farms. Followed another gunboat that had the same idea, and we put 40 shells downrange on the last collie bunkers standing in the way of the town hall, north of the main bridge into town. Glad the Warden Navy hasn't lost its fangs. The captain was silenced by naval gunboats and swashbucklers." Bay Bay writes, "Well, yes, the fight at Friars was a hard grind for us Wardens, but through determination, we managed to destroy that Tier 3 concrete BB." Reconciled Darkness writes in, "I may be new to the game, but I have a good feeling about the next war for the Colonials." Quark says, "This was my first war. I jumped into the Battle of Wound, got conscripted into infantry AT work. Good times." Constantinius Lafug writes, "A moment of silence for the valiant dead." Hear, hear. Gluttonous Slave writes in, "There was a precipice 3 weeks in. Quick gains, then savage meat grinders established in the north and south." Local Ranger writes in, "Colonials had us worried when they cut off Colokai, but they failed to capitalize. Shortly after, the bridge of Brine Glen was under constant Colonial arty fire for hours on end, when we thought we would lose our foothold in the Deadlands. In the nick of time, the Warden CL Regiment rescued us with counter storm cannon fire, giving us a brief break to refortify everything the arty had flattened."
you.